Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here with your all stuff, no fluff news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, we're talking about RetroHrai, which is an Android front-end launcher, and it just got a brand new update. So at the time of filming, version 0.3.1 is the latest release, and they say here this release focuses on collections, media management, and quality of life improvements that make daily use smoother and more personalized. There's new user collections, create custom game collections to organize titles across platforms however you like. A favorite system, recently played, M3U playlist support, and even more. I mean, check out this feature here, background scraping. Scraping runs as a service with progress notifications. Continue using the app while scraping completes. PS Vita improvements, automatic game ID extraction from zip files and improved Vita 3K compatibility, and even more. And speaking about collections, next up here we're talking about ROMM or ROMM or subscribe to Mr. Sujano depending on how you wanted to pronounce it. Anyways here, ROMM is a beautiful, powerful, self-hosted ROM manager and player and just got a brand new update. Now it is worth noting this is a pre-release, so there may be bugs and issues here, but at the time of filming version 4.6.0 beta.2 is the latest update. In this update there's additional metadata. They say the edit dialog now allows you to manually set metadata properties that would otherwise only be aggregated from metadata sources. And for ROM patching here, they're introducing a new ROM patching feature to the app that enables your admins and editors to apply various types of patches to ROM files. On top of that, there's a bunch of other changes here, and if you are interested and wanted to learn more about this one, like everything we talk about, links are within the GitHub link in the bottom of the description below. I don't hide my sources. Next up, we're shifting from a pre-release to a stable release and talking about Atari Lynx emulation with Gearlynx. Gearlynx just got its first stable release. So at the time of filming, Gearlynx version 1.0.0 is the latest and greatest and first stable release. And if you are interested in this one, it's also now available as a RetroArch core. And speaking about arguably niche systems, next up here we're talking about Sega Model 3 emulation on Android with a brand new app that's just hit the Google Play Store. This one is called Super 3 and it's based on Supermodel. Now I haven't had a chance to check this one out yet, but if you have, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. Maybe you're one of the 10 plus people who have currently downloaded this one on the Google Play Store. Based on the footage though, it appears that the emulator is working fairly well. Next up, we're switching from a niche system to an arguably extremely popular system with Game Boy emulation and PyBoy, and PyBoy just got a brand new update. Now this one is pretty simple and straightforward, so version 2.7.0 is the latest and greatest update here. They've improved sound emulation and added GLFW window type. Next up, we're shifting from simple and straightforward to something arguably very complex, at least for a controller. This is the Anbernic RG G01. Anbernic has just teased this off in a nice YouTube trailer. And taking a look, I mean, they basically said yes to all of the features possible. Now, in my opinion here, this thing is absolutely nuts. It's got an HD smart screen, 1000 Hz ultra low latency, Bluetooth 5.0, 2.4G, or wired if you wanted. Precision capacitive joysticks, dual mode triggers, built-in heart rate detection. And it's for PC and Steam, Switch, Android, and iOS. Now, unfortunately, there's three things I don't know about the RG G01. One is the release date. I'm not too concerned about that because Anbernic generally puts out things pretty quick. The second thing I don't know is the price. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty expensive just based on the tech and the features here. Could be wrong, hope I'm wrong. And the third thing, I don't know if it's going to be any good or just a whole bunch of gimmicks. So let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. I mean, would you be interested in a controller like this? What do you think it's going to be priced at? And what do you think about the heart rate stuff built into this thing? Is that interesting? Overall here, I think it's going to be priced between 100 and maybe 130 bucks. I could be wrong, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that's a hot take. But based on the tech in there, based on the screen, I mean, I'd be surprised if it was under $100. However, and the big however, here's this new RG G01 looks a lot, and I mean a lot. It's a little bit different, but it looks a lot like the current Manba 1, which is priced at 63 bucks. Now, the Manba 1 does not have capacitive joysticks, and it also doesn't have the heart rate sensor and that kind of stuff built in. But the overall design, I would say, is very, very similar to the RG G01. And speaking about stuff releasing soon, next up we're talking about Half Sword. Now, if you haven't checked out Half Sword on Steam, I'd highly recommend giving it a go. The technical demo is 100% free. Anyways here, this gruesome but very highly popular game is getting a brand new update here. It's coming to early access in 7 days. Now, it is worth noting here, the release is early access, so there may be bugs and issues with it, and they say that more content will be added in time. Overall, I for one am really excited about this one, and well, let me know your thoughts about it. And speaking about stuff on Steam and early access stuff, next up we're talking about MiSide, or something else I can't quite put my finger on. Anyways, this is a game on Steam that released in 2024 and has an overwhelmingly positive review score with close to 25,000 reviews. It's a very popular game. Anyways, there seems to be a Peaceful Mod for this game that is currently in development. Now, I think I just said Peaceful Mod, and I meant to say Peaceful Mode. But anyways, here there is some footage up on Reddit. This game really isn't up my alley, but maybe it's up yours. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below, and if you wanted to learn more about this one, you know where the links are. But shifting now from modes to mods, and just on a side note, sometimes I do misspeak in videos, sometimes I catch it, sometimes I don't. It's just I've got a lot going on. I'm recording, I've got stuff up on the screen, I'm reading my notes, and I'm trying to talk and convey the news, so sometimes I do mess stuff up here and there. Anyways, we're talking about mods and PlayStation 3 mods here, and this is pretty huge. Listen to this. History in the making for the PS3 scene. Thanks to the incredible work of the development team, the impossible is now reality. Full working QCFW, bad WDSD, using a Raspberry Pi Pico. This is the only solution that unlocks the full QCFW capabilities on these models, and now everyone will be able to use it. Now, they go on to say here, and in my opinion, this gets even more exciting. Running QCFW 4.92 with a massive 850 MHz RSX overclock on a Super Slim. Temps sitting chilling at 55 degrees Celsius. This level of performance was previously impossible on these models. I mean, that's freaking incredible. But wait, there's more, because of course there is, and to me this gets even more exciting. Linux Other OS fully restored feature. RSX overclocking, real hardware boost, bye-bye lag. Native PS2 ISOs, play directly, no conversion needed. FSM rescue, ability to unbrick consoles stuck in factory mode, and they say here the best part. Since this is a hardware RAM injection via the Pico, Sony cannot patch this via a system update. And speaking about software and systems and exploits, kinda, next up here we're talking about Windows. And I've just realized I've been shouting for a lot of these segments, so I'm going to just tone things down a little bit here. I got really excited earlier on and just kind of continued on shouting. So I'm going to tone things down and just be a little bit more relaxed here. Anyways, listen to this headline up on Windows Central. Microsoft confirms it will give the FBI your Windows PC data encryption key if asked. You can thank Windows 11 forced online accounts for that. Now, I would guess here, and I'm probably right, most people have nothing to worry about because most people are probably not being investigated by the FBI. But anyways here, just continue on listening to this. Windows 11's online Microsoft account requirement means your PC is automatically backing up its data encryption key to the cloud, and Microsoft says it will hand those over to the FBI if requested via legal order. It is worth noting that this is not a rumor, and I don't think it's fear-mongering either. I mean, Microsoft did confirm this in a statement to Forbes. If you are interested and wanted to learn more about it, I think the Windows Central article will have you covered. Overall, I am not at all surprised. Let me know your thoughts. Next up here, if you're a fan of shmups, you're going to like this segment. If you're not going to like this segment, and feel free to skip to the next one. Anyways, we're talking about R-Type, and R-Type Dimensions 3 got a brand new trailer. Unfortunately, the game still hasn't released, but at the same time here, I mean, the game is, well, it's looking pretty good. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, they're also teasing a collector's edition here with some cool physical stuff, and the game will be releasing May 2026. Now, if you're not a fan of shmups and you're more of a fan of RPGs and something like Paper Mario, well, next up here, we're talking about Escape from Ever After. And Escape from Ever After has just launched on Steam. Again, if you're a fan of Paper Mario and RPGs, this might be up your alley. Let me know if it is, but it does look pretty interesting. Taking a quick peek at the Steam store page for this game, and right now it's got a very positive review score with not a whole lot of reviews, and it's currently 20% off, so around $20 USD, give or take. Next up here, if you're not a fan of RPGs, if you're not a fan of shmups, maybe you're a fan of Metroidvania style of game, maybe just a flat-out Castlevania style of game will be up your alley. We're talking about Magnavale Eternal Soul. This game just popped up on Steam. I don't have a release date just yet, but it does look really interesting. Let me know your thoughts about this one, but I mean, if you've got that itch for a Castlevania style of game, this is probably going to scratch it. And speaking about stuff that hasn't released yet, kinda. Next up, we're talking about Sonic Mania. Now, if you're a fan of Sonic Mania and a fan of the PlayStation 2 and PS2 emulation, you may be excited about this one. It's being reported that a team is working on porting Sonic Mania to the PS2. Not joking with you, and there is footage of it up and running. This to me is absolutely incredible, and I'm very excited about it. Let me know your thoughts. And speaking about mods and ports and all that kind of stuff, next up here we're talking about an interesting video over on Macho Nacho Productions. Feel free to check this one out. It's titled, New Raspberry Pi DS Flashcart is a Homebrew Machine. Now, I'm pretty sure we've talked about this one in a previous video, but if we didn't, if you are interested in DS homebrew stuff and DS modding, this may be up your alley, and feel free to check out the video. You know where the links are. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Feel free to discuss anything we talked about in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate. Save your state.